Welcome back, kings and queens, and welcome if you're new here. My name is Hope King, and I'm the designer behind King's Designs MD. Today I am in Canva playing around. I came up with this design for 2022. I am already in 2022 mode, and I'm just thinking about how to what I'm going to do, what I'm going to use this for. So I'm thinking about possibly a water bottle and maybe a t-shirt. Again, my theme for 2022, making dreams come true. Somewhere in 2021, I kept telling myself 2021 getting ish done. So 2022 is about making my dreams come true, and I hope that all you guys' dreams will come true as well. So only thing I did to make this is I created two text box and I used an element. So let's see here. This text box was right here, Agrandier wide black, and it's a 62 inch. So you create this simply by clicking the text box, click add a heading, typing your numbers in, and then making sure that you have the font selected that you want. And so you see it here, and I'm just going to move this down out of the way so you guys can see the separate design. The next font was Virtual, and again you click heading. Now I tell you, sometimes you have to be careful of your font. And I say that because some of the fonts that you're working with will actually, some of the fonts that you're working with will be all in capital letters and some will not. So my original font was 91 inches. So I'm changing that to 91, but I told you it was virtual, so let me find virtual. You'll also notice that with some of these things, there's line spacing. This doesn't look like this, even though it's the same font, it's the same size. I took out the line spacing. So let me go over here to my spacing, and I see it is a 0.67. So I'm going to come over here and then click my spacing again, and then make sure that this is a 0.67. And now it's going to shrink it down. Now, because these are two different text boxes over here, there is no set spacing for that, but I just want to move that down and center it. And then the last thing I did to make this is I went to my elements, and then you see some of the graphics down here, but here we go. So those are my sparkles. And I just dropped it behind it. Now you can place it however you want. Mine is a little behind the two. And so there you go, sparkles. So if I actually sent this over to my Cricut, I probably would separate everything out so that I knew I could layer it when it actually hit the mat. So by that I mean leaving that there, leaving that there, and leaving that there, so that when it hit the mat I could separate them. So I knew I could do this in yellow, because if not, if I send it over to the Cricut like that, all of it in Cricut is going to be one PNG file, and it's not, if I try to do it as an SVG, as a cut file, it will want to lump everything together, and I know I wouldn't like the way that would look. Now if you want to do it as a print and cut, it's likely to come out as one big sheet. And you know, with print and cut, most of the time people are using heat transfer paper, and so if you did something like that, you would have this big space with your heat transfer paper. So I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about. So I would want to separate it out for that. Now, if you're doing something like sublimation, you don't have to worry about any of that because your colors are going to print out, they're going to iron on, they're going to, you know, do all that by itself. So, that is my design. I hope some of the things I talked about were helpful. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a great day.